Hey, my name is Arjen. Today I'm going to talk about my experience in the leisure and event industry and about the internship, which one I want to choose. And I will tell about you why I want to choose it and why it will fit me. So first of all, let's start about the experience I have in the event industry. So for the experience, I gained some experience last summer. First, actually, I only worked in production most of the time. So I worked first in production for a small beer festival. It was fun because it was very intimate with your colleagues. So it was a good thing to do. Further, I worked production for Verknipt Festival and for Into the Woods Festival. For Verknipt, it's more art based. I need to make some art. And more for Into the Woods, more like building the fences and building the stages for a bit. I found it quite boring, honestly. It was learnful, but on the other hand, I don't know. It's not really the thing I want to do. The people I'm working with, the people who are actually working most of the time doing production are a certain type of people. I don't really think I will fit in that kind of group, and I don't really want to fit actually. But what I think is interesting when you develop a stage yourself, like a stage for an artist, when you develop that and then you build it, I think it's more interesting because then you have it all in your head, you put it on paper, and then you build it. So that's why actually I started my own event, Small Bridge. So I had two events. I organized one myself. It was a small event in a bus, just a party bus. I invited some DJs, invited some people, and we had a party in it. Due to Corona, I couldn't do it bigger, so I did it that way. Because it was 30 people maximum back in the time. But now I'm working with some friends on organizing a big event. This event is going to be 300 plus, 300, 350 people, somewhat. So it's called the after. So the thing is, the after is like an after party. So what we noticed in going out to clubs, events for techno, what we noticed that most of the time it's all about the music, but in a way is a good thing for sure. But if we look at house events or different other events, sometimes it's more about the experience, the whole experience of the event, and not even about the music. So that's something we want to create because we think that's something missing in the scene. So we're creating it at the moment. So 17th of September we have our first event actually. So it's called the After, and the whole idea behind it is that we want to recreate an after party, but instead of the after party being an after party, the after party is going to be the party. So how are you going to create that, recreate that? So what we're going to do is we thought about it, and an after party is actually most of the time it's in your living room. So we're going to rebuild our living room. We're going to put on some paintings on the walls, old televisions, maybe a corner for Wii Sports, you name it, we're going to do it. So we're going to build a full experience, and hopefully that's going to work. Besides that, I don't really have that much experience in creating and thinking about how to create an event or how to work with artists. So that's why I actually think my internship will help with that, with developing my experience. So for my internship, I'm still thinking a little bit about production, but I'm not 100% sure. On the other hand, I think artist handling is something that really suits me because I'm an artist myself, and I think I understand the needs of an artist um, because of that. That's why I think that will suit me as well. And I think that will also help me more in development of being an artist. So for me, it's a bit of like, which way I want to go. Do I want to develop more as an artist, or want to develop more as an event manager? So I'm still not very, I'm a bit vague about it, but I think I'm going more for the artist handling because I think that's more something important for me personally. Um, I thought about where I want to do it. There are certain events. For me personally, it's going to be a technical event for sure. So it could be digital, maybe Awakenings, but Awakenings I think too big and too massive. I've been told it's not actually really fun to do your internship there. But maybe Intercell, a smaller one, Sunda, some smaller technical events that you have maybe like more responsibility. So I need to mail about that with them, but we're gonna find out. And then I think after this next year, after organizing my own event, after having a minor as well and an internship, I think I will grow much more as an event manager than I am right now. I think I will develop myself way beyond that. And I think it's fine. Like my grades are good and I'm doing pretty fine, but I think there's still more in it. And I think that piece of more that I need to find, I think I'm gonna find this year. So looking forward to it. If you want to know what I did more for English, you can look up at my portfolio. So thanks for listening and bye bye.